Picture this. It's the heart of NHL off-season rumor season, and Maple Leafs Nation is rattled by whispers of a potential trade involving one of the league's purest power forwards, Mikko Rantanen. But it isn't Colorado's or Carolina's superstar who could end up in Toronto. It's the Leafs who calmly walk away, reportedly declining a chance to swap their rising star Matthew Knies for a proven elite scorer. In a city obsessed with hockey, where impatience and pressure are as intense as the winter, the Leafs' decision stands as a thunderclap. Youth, promise, and loyalty are center stage. Dive in with us as we unpack every detail. Why Knies, a pending RFA, holds so much sway. How Toronto's front office is signaling a new era, and whether fans should see this as brilliance or as a risk that could shape the Leafs' destiny for years to come. The Knies-Rantanen rumor, intrigue at the top insider. Elliotte Friedman set social media alight when he revealed on 32 Thoughts that the Toronto Maple Leafs had the opportunity to land Mikko Rantanen, one of the NHL's most consistent, high-flying wingers, by sending out Matthew Knies as the main return. Friedman didn't specify if the offer came from the Avalanche or Hurricanes, but the effect was immediate. What is it about Knies that makes the Leafs turn down a sure-thing star? This wasn't just idle speculation. Toronto had just suffered another bitter second-round exit and faces major questions, particularly with the futures of stars like Mitch Marner and John Tavares uncertain. The microscope is sharper than ever on young talents like Knies, as the Leafs battle history and the weight of a long Stanley Cup drought. In Knies, the Leafs untouchable, and why he matters. Let's get to the heart of why Knies is so valued. At 21, he's not just another promising forward, he's quickly become integral to Toronto's plans. As a hulking, physical winger with the skill and attitude to play up and down the lineup, Knies brings exactly the type of power, grit, and versatility Toronto has been missing in the playoffs for years. Playing significant minutes as a rookie, Knies battled through an undisclosed injury during the postseason, further cementing his reputation as a battler with serious upside. Insiders have praised his hockey sense, net front presence, and ability to generate tough chances, qualities that fuel hope he'll become a cornerstone piece for the Leafs' top six. More than that, rejecting a Rantanen trade even as the city clamors for a breakthrough is a dramatic vote of confidence from GM Brad Treliving and the front office. This isn't just about this season, it's about setting the tone for a long-term, homegrown core. Offer sheet drama, the summer's hottest RFA rumor. Of course, with great value comes great risk. Knies is a pending restricted free agent this summer, meaning another team could try to sign him to an offer sheet. These maneuvers are rare, but when they happen, they can shake up the landscape overnight. Especially if Toronto's cap situation makes it tricky to match a mega deal. But Knies quickly shut down the intrigue. Asked about his future, he responded, "Clearly, I want to be here. I want to play here. That's all that matters to me." It's a straight-shooting reassurance that Leafs fans rarely get, instantly cooling speculation that he'd consider leveraging another team's offer just to squeeze more from Toronto. Insiders agree. A deal with Treliving is all but guaranteed. "I'm not concerned that it's not going to get done," said one analyst. He's got the money, he understands the value of the player. That vote of confidence from both sides is rare in today's sport, where leverage and late-night negotiations are the norm. Leafs' long-term vision. Core changes in motion turning down Rantanen for Knies isn't just about the players, it's an organizational statement. Toronto's roster is in flux. Marner and Tavares, both critical names with hefty contracts, are reportedly being considered in trade discussions, though Marner declined to waive his no-move clause. With that backdrop, the expectation is that Knies will be a focal point, potentially absorbing much of the salary space. If Marner is eventually moved, Knies' value spikes even higher when you consider Toronto's repeated playoff lessons. Skilled and small hasn't worked. Building around a forward with size, edge, and scoring upside marks a significant philosophical shift, the kind that could finally push this franchise into a new competitive window. Risks, patience, and the Knies gamble, every franchise defining. Decision comes with uncertainty. Rantanen is a known commodity. an elite player who delivers goals and playoff heroics. Knies, on the other hand, is still a story waiting to be written. If his development stalls, or he can't translate upside into postseason impact, the Leafs could face years of what-if questions. But the payoff could be enormous. If Knies blossoms, Toronto's bet on internal growth, draft development, and shifting roster philosophy could finally deliver the toughness and adaptability craved by fans. It's a risk, but one that's rooted in a changing NHL where speed, youth, and cap flexibility matter as much as established names. How soon for an extension, deal-making timeline? With offer-sheet talk, now just background noise, the real business is about to begin. Getting Knies signed long-term. Sources close to the negotiation anticipate movement soon, with a deal possibly announced before training camp opens. That clarity will bring peace of mind to both Knies and the franchise, and prevent distractions as Toronto manages bigger ticket moves involving Marner, Tavares, and other veterans. In message and in money, the Leafs are telling fans, this is the new core, and we're willing to be patient to see it through. A bold vision or a missed silver bullet? So, Leafs Nation, does turning down Mikko Rantanen for Matthew Knies show rare front office vision? Or is it a gamble that could cost a precious window to contend? Do you believe in building a future around Knies and his unique upside? Or would you have banked on a superstar now? Tell us what you'd do in Tree Living's shoes. Like if you're ready for a new era, and leave your comments below. Should Toronto go all in on youth or swing for veteran help? Our coverage will continue as the Leafs lock up Knies and chart their path for the next generation. Don't miss a moment as we cover what could be the most transformative offseason in years for Toronto. Hockey,